FC26 選手キャリアをやります。ドイツ杯か。今10戦連続勝ちなしっていう状況で、もう完全にやる気はなくなってますが、もうここまで来たらね、どこまで勝てないか確かめてみようかなって感じです。ちょっとできればリーグ戦が良かったけど、10戦連続勝ちなし。ここまで来るとなんか多分に、まあそこまでなんかアルゴリズム操作してるとは思わんけど、いやここまで来るとすごいね。なんちゅうの、分かりやすく相手のが強いんだったらなんか分かるね。ああ負けたって、いや実力は足りないからだってなるけど、こっちの方がシュートたくさん打ってて、
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action.
いやすごいわ。
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, ready to provide all the tactical intricacies, is Sim Smith. And it's all about the cup here in Germany, the DFB Pokal, the national knockout competition. It's Hansa Rostock, and they take on Fortuna Düsseldorf.
Yeah, it's obviously a break from the league today, and there is still a long way to go till a final. But both teams will be wanting to get into the next round, that's for sure. This should be a competitive match.
ひどいミス。本当。
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. The front three are going to need to link up well and make sure the central striker isn't too isolated. If it's on one side, the winger come in and be that second centre forward.
いやーこれ相当やってるなって思うよね。あ、ちょっと薄い。
Oh well, you can't get them right every time, and he got that one very wrong.
Yeah, he's got to just put that in an area that one of his teammates can get on the end of. And if they don't, it's just going to go straight in, but he's wasted it.
Just like that, they have the ball again. And the problem not completely solved. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Oh, nice ball. Teammates in the middle. Up a disappointing dead end. Cross-fired over. Untidy in possession. Well, good idea. Muslia. Well, keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Tamboura. Schuster. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And options in the centre. It'll be a corner. Delivering it. Oh, this looks useful. And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, they managed to snuff that out quickly, didn't they?
Well, they could break at pace. Beautiful pass. And good work to regain possession. Tamboura. It's looking promising. But a good piece of tidying up. Now what can they do from here? Intercepting it intelligently. Higher. Rasmussen. And bursting forward. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence.
Oh, sniffed out the danger well there. Looked like a real promising attack, didn't it?
Is how to block. Now Rasmussen has it. Muslia. Now with Rasmussen. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, we can see it again, and he does well. He shows great strength and balance to fend the defender off, and then he slots it home. It's a really good goal, that.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Is it going to be? Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Rasmussen. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. What have you made of what you've seen?
Yeah, it's been a decent first half, and I think they'll be the happier going in at the break, even if it is a narrow lead. They'll certainly be looking to extend that in the second period, though.
Might be onto something. That's a lovely ball. Was it a great clearance? And I think the threat has been averted. Christopher Lentz. Now with Rasmussen. Ioha. Decent position. A very timely interception. Teammates available. But they dealt with the threat posed. Schuster. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. That's a good-looking ball. But how well he did to react in that manner. And so it is, the first half story has been written.
うわ、ここに来てフリーズですね。PK で勝った。うわ。 上から2位まで落ちてる。ここまで来るとすがすがしいな。ある意味すっきりした。ここまで来るとある意味すっきりした。
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is live action from the Dritte Liga. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And the upshot is free kick.
Yo.
And that is goalkeeping of the very highest order. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
Nicely constructed. Berkan Taz. It's a perfect challenge. Well, for the visitors, an awful lot they need to do better in terms of scoring goals. Look at that record. Not a pretty sight.
Well, their forward play hasn't been good away from home.
Trying his luck. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, he was being closely watched. Goal kick.
Well, the defender knew he couldn't get to the ball first, but he just did enough to put him off there.
Otto. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Intercepted effortlessly.
Good reading of the game.
Tamboura. Attacking with vigour. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Tamboura. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Can Taz take it away? Very effective pass. And now their turn to have the ball. Kievski. Getting the ball forward. Oh, he must favour the cross. Oh, that's defending of the highest order.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
Might lead to a chance. Oh, disappointing end to that. Good-looking move. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Now sending it in. Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever. Yari Otto. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Tamboura. Attacking with vigour. High pressing and good high pressing. Putting it out of play for a throw-in. Now to the front post. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Taz. Now what can they do from here? Chance to put them in front. Challenge of the highest order. Will it happen for them? Really clever pressing. Can he deliver? Well, what a glorious chance to grab the first goal of the contest.
Well, you have to say that's a wasted opportunity to get their noses in front here. Golden opportunity.
Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. And options in the centre. And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure. The first half here comes to an end. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Kievski. Berkan Taz. Teammates available. Well, that attack collapsed completely. It is to be a throw-in. Taz. Tamboura. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Taz. Thoughtful play. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Otto. Niko Kievski. Taz. Nice looking move, this. An effective ball. And we saw the situation developing. Tried to tee it up. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Can they take the lead? My goodness, the importance of getting there was not lost on the keeper. Taz. Good visualisation and execution. And struggling to get the shot off. Great effort to keep that one in play. And easily intercepted. Kievski. Berkan Taz. Oh, read it really well. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
And space for them here on the flank. miscue in the final third.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Well, through it goes, but that's not going to trouble the defenders. Taz. It's a weighted pass, and that's really well read.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Decent idea. From close range, not ideal. Substitution time it is here. Tamboura. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. And he's through here. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Kievski. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Can they turn it into something? Tamboura. That's not textbook defending. Oh, they're not out of trouble. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
勝ち。いつの間にか 50% まで減ってきてる。さて3勝5分け5敗。
Sides are primed to give it their all in what promises to be 90 minutes of relentless end-to-end action. He should be in for a cracker. So the rain still coming down heavily here. Hopefully you're staying dry at home. I'm Guy Mowbray, your commentator, with the professionals' view provided by Stuart Robson. We've got Drittliga action for you today. What are we going to get from this one?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
This is how the visitors start the game.
Well, it looks like a 5-4-1, and no surprise, really. They're going to sit deep, stay compact, and then try and break quickly. But they can't leave their centre forward too isolated. They just won't be able to get out if that's the case.
That's a great block.
What a block that was.
Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Well, the stats tell you everything. He's a top-class striker. Even when he's having a quiet game, he can still pop up with a goal, as we may well see today.
The anticipation rising with this move. He'll have to be quick. Well, that hasn't taken long. In front already.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
The game restarts with the score 1-0. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Switched on and ready to intercept that. And set up the chance to square things up. It's a pretty good save by the keeper. Struggling to keep the ball there. Good pass. Well, they got so far, but no end result.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Oh, that's really well cut out. Moving nicely and real purpose to this. They can't go any further here. Offside. Turnaround in possession, excellent positioning. Could get it over now. They might be in. Moving the ball well here, looking to extend the lead. Great instinct there to cut it out. Oh, it's ugly in there, nobody wants it.
Well, I'm not seeing too much quality out there at the moment.
Lovely position to be in, keeping the ball and keeping the lead. quickly and moving forward. And still allowed to run on here. Too much weight put on the pass, goal kick. Ball one, well read. That has gone out. It'll be a throw. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. Back to it then, the second half begins. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. Bit too eager there, free kick given. And he does produce the yellow.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of challenges, was it?
They're making a change here.
Well, that's what you want from your keeper. Stops like that.
And over the touchline it goes. It'll be a throw-in now. Anticipation rising with this move. Working hard to win it back there. In the right position to cut out the pass. They're in here. The goalkeeper ready for it. Really good stop. And it's pinched. Read his mind there. Played in with that. And they've got to find reverse gear now. Chance for the equaliser. And that is a wonderful opportunity wasted.
And should have done better there.
Substitution coming up. Really good interception to take the ball. There's a bit of belief in this move. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Well, as long as they keep the ball, they win the game.
Yeah, they're dominating the ball here.
Intercepted. Great reading of the game. And played to the front stick. That hasn't worked as planned. Claimed by the keeper. A lovely ball. There might be something building now. Promising looking ball. No way through. Possession lost. Oh, could be a chance here. Real chance. And enough on it to steer it to safety.
Well, what a fantastic save that was. He'll certainly be grabbing the headlines if it stays like this.
This is all they need to do from here as the minutes tick by.
Yeah, they're certainly playing with confidence, aren't they?
This could get interesting. And the cross is blocked. Andreas Vogelsammer. They have to make something count from this. And that's where it ends. Five minutes to go. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Well, that brings the match to a close. A frustrating day for the fans in attendance, and it's 3 points dropped.
Certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
終了ですね。検証終了って感じ。下から3番目。 3勝5分け6敗、11得点12失点。6ゴール4アシスト、リーグでは4ゴール3アシスト。4ゴール。で3アシスト。まあこれで終了っすね。